Hey guys, so I haven't shot a video in a while, and there has been a reason why I have not shot a video in a while. A few months ago, one of my subscribers sent me a message saying that they had some information about Ryan Buell. Now, really quick, I did a video on Ryan not too long after he was arrested. I think I shot the video in, here, let me check. I shot the video in September. Now, when I shot the video, I mentioned that Aaron and Katrina were the hosts of Paranormal Lockdown, which I know it's Nick. Everybody in the comments reminded me that it was Nick. I knew it was Nick. I just had a brain fart when I was shooting the video and didn't catch it when I was editing and uploaded it. My mistake. I apologize to Nick. I apologize to their fans. I apologize to my subscribers. Thank you for correcting me over and over and over and over and over, but it's all good. Thank you for watching. Anyways, I did a video on Ryan and I talked about him being arrested, and I talked about how the rest of the Paranormal Research Society, the fallen Paranormal Research Society, was getting attacked on social media, which that's pretty much been ongoing ever since PRS ended, but really escalated when Ryan got arrested. I have not shot a video in a while because I have shot this video once, twice, 3 times, actually 6 times I've shot this video. And the reason I've shot this video so many times is because I want to make sure that I say things that I want to say. I've talked to other paranormal investigators. I actually know paranormal investigators that know Ryan and know other members that were on Paranormal State. And I know a lot of those people saw my video. And I'm not apologizing for the video. I think I had every right to say everything that I said. I don't think I really offended anyone, but that's not really the topic of this video. Like I said, God, I'm freaking rambling. I just need to say what I need to say. Anyways, one of my subscribers sent me a message saying that they had information proving that Ryan Buell was once again asking his fans for money. Now, this is not a big surprise because he's done it before, but I still need to cover this video. I want to cover this video. Like I said, this person sent me screenshots of Ryan asking this fan for money. Now, I actually confirmed this. It is legit. It's no BS. I will show some of these screenshots. I'm not going to show all of them because I really don't think there's a need to show all of them. But I want to talk about a few things before I show these screenshots. Well, everybody that watched Paranormal State knows that the Paranormal Research Society was founded by Ryan Buell, and they were all, I think all of the members at the time were going to Penn State. And they were offered a contract for their own TV show, which became Paranormal State. Now, these guys who didn't have agents, didn't have attorneys, saw the contracts and pretty much just signed them. And that pretty much screwed them, and it pretty much ruined their lives. Now, this happens all the time. I went back and checked, and in 2014, Chad, who was a member of the Paranormal Research Society and who did American Ghost Hunter, put a post in 2014 which was entitled "The Fall of PRS." Now, his post is a very long post, and I'll post a link to it in the description. It's not like it's private. He posted it to everybody that follows him and everybody that was asking him all sorts of questions on why Paranormal State was canceled and why all these bad things were happening. In this post, there was something that caught my eye, and that is that these guys were not really getting paid that much. They were getting paid like $100 an episode, and they were basically Chad did the math, and I'm gonna find it here. He did some averaging and it came out to like $3 an hour. And it takes more than a day to film one of these episodes. He said typically it took 2 days. Now, of course, it is their fault for not having an agent or an attorney look over their contract. Here is a younger Ryan Buell who founded his paranormal team and was investigating paranormal cases and trying to help people and basically paying for these investigations out of pocket. And he gets offered his own TV show. Now, he thought what a lot of others thought when they were offered shows, such as Ghost Hunters, aka Taps, when they were offered their own show, thinking that this is a great opportunity for them to make a little money to cover their costs so that they can investigate and do what they love doing. Now, way back, there was a member of TAPS who quit the show because she had to file bankruptcy because they weren't paying her, which her name was Donna. And I think she was on Ghost Hunters International, or she left Ghost Hunters, and then she went to Ghost Hunters International, and they screwed her there too. And then she left. I don't even think she's working in the paranormal field anymore. But the fact is, this happens all the time, and it happens with a lot of other paranormal shows. And not just paranormal shows, it happens with a lot of TV shows. Back in the early 90s, there was a TV show called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, produced by a network called Saban, and they pretty much screwed the original cast. They were only making like $400 a week a piece, when this network is making millions of dollars off of their faces and off of their voices, and through action figures and posters and video games and all this stuff. So it's not just on these paranormal shows, it's pretty much everywhere. If you don't look at your contract, if you don't have an attorney or an agent look at your contract, you're gonna get screwed. Now, how does this have anything to do with what the hell this video is about? Well, it actually has a lot to do with it, because here you have a network that basically is slowly beating your life goals and dreams out of you, and after so long, you just don't care anymore. You end up just being angry all the time, which in Chad's post, he says that Ryan was angry all the time, which in that aspect, I really don't blame him, because he and the rest of the team were basically being taken advantage of. When Paranormal State ended, which I think this was even happening before Paranormal State was canceled, where they were setting up venues, selling tickets, and then after the tickets are sold, the venues are canceled and nobody got their money back. This kind of plays into that, because if you are screwed by a network over and over and over, and they legally got away with it, then that person is probably going to think, if a network can get away with doing that, then a celebrity can get away with selling tickets and then canceling venues and not refunding the money. Is that what happened? I don't know. I can't prove it. This is my opinion. Again, I will show some of the screenshots, but right now, this is what I want to talk about. Now, do two wrongs make a right? Absolutely not. Chip Coffee even said something about this at one point. Now, I couldn't find the post on this, but basically Chip said that there was a falling out between him and Ryan reached out to him later on, trying to patch things up, and asked him if he would do a venue with them. And then, of course, Chip says yes. It gets advertised that they're going to be doing this venue together, and all these tickets are being sold, and then Chip Coffee checks, and there's actually no venue set up, and there's no hotel rooms or nothing, no airline tickets to even go to this venue. So of course he backs out. And that's yet another hard thing about all of this. When you are in a paranormal team, you kind of become like a family, and they always say that you shouldn't work with family. I can't imagine what the rest of the cast is actually going through, because here they have somebody that they care about or cared about, and this person is damaging their career and their image and hurting the paranormal field and getting fans angry. And what the hell do you even do? How do you even deal with that? Of course, the people that are closest to him want to help him. But see, here's the thing. You cannot help somebody that does not want help. You cannot save someone that does not want to be saved. So if Ryan really does have a drug problem or a gambling problem or whatever it is that he's dealing with, he is not going to get better unless he wants to get better. Now, he has damaged his image. He still has some fans that are loyal to him and want to help him. I kind of understand that. But see, here's the thing. When Ryan was arrested, his own mother posted on social media that he's not suffering from cancer and that he is dealing with some sort of addiction, and that you shouldn't send him money, And I kind of understand and agree with that, because how can you send money to somebody that has some sort of addiction or some sort of problem? Because you don't know what that money is really going to be used for. Is it going to be used for him to go to rehab and to help pay his bills until he gets out of rehab? Is he going to use that money for drugs? Is he going to use it for something else that's horrible? You don't know. You really just do not know. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to contribute any money to somebody that's going to end up using that money to hurt themselves or to hurt others, whether it's intentional or not. Now, I've talked to other paranormal investigators. I've talked to people that know Ryan. I've talked to people who both like him and people that don't like him. And I'm hearing a lot of the same thing. And that's that he has damaged his reputation to the point where Ryan is never going to be respected in the paranormal community again. I mean, a lot of paranormal investigators are not going to work with him because of how he's treated people, how he's treated his fans, how he's treated the paranormal field. He's hurting the paranormal community, and I've talked about that a little bit in my last video. And I can understand where they're coming from, because it is so hard to be respected in the paranormal field, in the paranormal community. If you're even accused of faking evidence that damages your reputation, whether it's been proven or not, it's still gonna hurt you. I'm gonna keep all names anonymous because I don't want anybody to really get upset. I don't want to call anybody out on this, but it's true. And a lot of the fans of Ryan feel betrayed, and a lot of them are hurt. You know, a lot of them got screwed out of money. A lot of people looked up to Ryan, and he let everybody down. And Ryan himself even said that he destroyed what he built. I'm not really going to say much about the other members of the team. I know a lot of them have seen my videos. Some of them sent me some comments. Again, even in that video, I didn't really specify. I just kept the focus on Ryan. So we're just going to get down to it really quick. The person that was talking to Ryan is going to stay anonymous. So basically, these messages were sent in December, and Ryan was basically asking one of his fans, or probably a lot of his fans, for money. So basically, he's saying that he is trying to fundraise privately in order to start building the society up, meaning the Paranormal Research Society. And yes, this includes him. And yes, he is aware that his mother went out and asked fans not to help. Basically, he is quickly and quietly trying to raise money by offering lifetime event membership. Apparently, this is something he did before. And he's basically asking this person to keep quiet about it, which to me sounds kind of shady. He goes on to say that he built up the society for years at Penn State, and it was also torn down by the same hands. Basically, he's admitting that he screwed up and that he hasn't been able to work probably for years. Probably, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he hasn't worked since the fall of PRS. And of course, in the next one, he says, "Thank you, such and such person," whether it's $25 or $100, whatever it honestly helps. Then he goes on to say that he actually doesn't have a place to stay, saying that he actually doesn't have a place to stay, which means he was asking her for a place to stay. And here's my big problem with this whole freaking thing, okay? You don't know what that money is going to be used for. Now, it's your money, it's your life. You're going to do whatever you want to do. However, you have to be aware of the implications of sending money to somebody who is having a lot of problem, that is dealing with some type of addiction or whatever it is. You don't know if that money is going to be used for drugs. Now, it would be different if Ryan's mother or somebody in his family was setting up some kind of GoFundMe to help Ryan so he can go to rehab, or he can do this or that to get better. For the addict in question to be handling the money that is to be used to help him, I just don't see how that can be a good thing, because he can just use the money for something else. And I don't think it's going to be used in a way that's going to help him. Now, I'm not doing this video to bash Ryan. I'm not doing this video to piss off everybody that was on the Paranormal Research Society. I'm not doing this to piss off my fans or subscribers or fans of Ryan. You just need to understand that if you really want to help somebody, sending an addict money is not going to help him. Again, if he is an addict, I really don't know. The fact is that a lot of people are saying that he's dealing with drug addiction. I think his mother even mentioned something about it, which leads me to believe that he possibly is. But if he's getting arrested and getting kicked out of places and having all these financial troubles, I mean, dude, I know it sucks. My paranormal team back in 2011, Shadow Chasers Investigations, I'll put a link to my paranormal team's YouTube page in the description. We did our own paranormal TV web show for a while, and we got noticed, and a network came and actually offered us a TV show. Now, I called my paranormal team together and we had a meeting and we discussed it, and ultimately we decided that we were not going to sign any contract because we wanted to control our own work. We wanted to be able to just help people. We didn't want anything to be about ratings. We didn't want any networks to screw us over, because we knew that the odds are that's what would have happened. So when I was doing my online radio show, when I was interviewing all these other ghost hunters and all these other people that were on paranormal shows and movies and this and that, when I was doing my own web TV series, I was going to college full-time, and I was working a 9-to-5 job full-time. Now, I understand that you had a show and you have this fame, you're a celebrity, but you don't have the fortune that comes with the fame, which really sucks. And a lot of YouTubers deal with that as well. But the point is, sometimes you have to start over, like completely just start over, which means, dude, you're probably gonna have to get a 9-to-5 job again. I work at a freaking parts store. I do what I gotta do to pay my bills. Everybody has problems. Everybody has bills. And I understand you don't want to poke somebody when they're down. That's not what this is intended for. And of course, the person that sent me the screenshots is obviously upset. And I can understand all of the fans that were upset for basically being screwed out of money for events that they didn't get to go to. At this point, I don't even think it's about the damn money anymore. It's about the fact that you let everybody down. You have not come clean. You have not told the truth. You have not apologized for what you have done, for everything that's happened. I think a lot of people would probably be more willing to forgive if you actually said, okay, this is everything that really went down. This is exactly what happened. This is what I was going through. This is why I screwed everybody over. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to do that. I know I let everybody down. Now, I know that Ryan's probably going to see this video. I know that a lot of his friends are going to see this video. A lot of people that worked with him are going to see this video. And it may seem like I'm trying to attack your friend, but in all honesty, it's about trying to get everybody to realize that he needs help, and he needs the right kind of help. And he needs to stop hurting himself. He needs to stop hurting his fans. He needs to stop letting people down, and he needs to stop hurting the people close to him. And he is not going to change unless he wants to change. But he needs to get the right type of help. And I think that it's got to be hard being friends with him, because if the people that are closest to him know exactly 100% what's going on. I know a little bit about what's going on, but I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. But he really needs to get the right type of help. And I think that the people that are probably closest to him are the ones that are probably hurting the most, because they probably don't know what to do. And the people in the paranormal field are so angry and so pissed off. And you have fans that watch the show that have been screwed over, that are so pissed off. And you got other fans that are just willing to forgive and forget, which is great, or willing to help, and that's great. but you have to help in the right way. Again, I've shot this video so many times, and I hope that I covered everything that I wanted to cover in this video. If you agree with this video and everything that I said, don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Or if you don't like this video and you think I'm a bastard for even shooting it, go ahead and hit the dislike button, because it really doesn't matter. I've always on my YouTube channel, my radio show, everything, I have always said what I thought was right. I've always done what I thought was right. I've always said what I thought needed to be said. Please leave a comment as to what you think. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me. I'll have more videos coming soon, and my other YouTube channel, I'll be having more tutorial videos coming out soon. And we'll see you guys next time.